Right then, no more slacking. It is time to lock in with some videos again. Starting with this one. This is Formula 71 Mexican Grand Prix. This is the League Racing Championship I've been taking part in for the last few weeks, and it is boiled down to quite a spicy battle. 20 points is the difference between Fabio and myself at the top of the standings, and that is what we are doing today. We're going to talk about the track limits. We're going to talk about all sorts as we delve through this race. But first, let's talk about this race, Miami, which happened between the last video and this one. This league does F2 every second round, and well, there was lots of issues which happened. Race had to get shortened, and it all boiled down to this: a battle between myself and reserve Razan Chai at Miami, defending the lead, heading into the last corner, and I go in way too deep and throw away the win. No! Fair play, Razan. Fair play. DRS is powerful. So yeah, I didn't want to make a full dedicated video on this race because it was quite painful in the end. But now let's move on to today's race. Mexican Grand Prix, starting at the back. This was filmed a month ago when a major update F125 came out, which unfortunately broke the game, including track limits. So you'll see that throughout this race. But let's get into the pre-race lobby where we talk about strategy. One stop is faster then. However, I think Codemasters patched a few tracks, and Mexico is one of them. I think all the tires are softer. I know it's only a 50% race, but kind of tempted to run the crap tire first, in case of an early safety car. I'm last anyway. Let's just have some fun with it, you know? And I'm gonna underfuel, I think, because we're running super low wings. Look at this, 13.8. And the Kick Sauber is already a beast in a straight line. Low wings with a low downforce car. The car is going to be crap through the corners, but we're going to be a bullet on the straights. I can't wait. What's everyone else doing? Only one other person on softs. I'm cooked.
Oh, man. Please leave me alone, man. Man, he wants to play games. I don't want to play games. Why doesn't Ben stream this league? I don't know. How should I know? Ask him. Nope. Oh my god, man. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. Here we go. 4 rounds to go, including this one. And this is the race for the championship. Away we go for the Mexican Grand Prix. Looks like an okay start. Wow, Fabio, what a good start. Good start indeed. We're in the Kick Sauber. We are going balls to the wall with the soft compound tires, hoping for an early safety car to get us off this crap tire. The tire wear is going to be pretty harsh around here. Down into turn 1. There's our championship rival right in front of us in Fratic, otherwise known as Fabio from Creator Series. Bit of contact from cars on our left-hand side. Williams was ghosted as well, and then that sees us up to P11 at this early stage, so not a bad start. We can definitely work with this from here. Remember, this league is realistic performance, so we are in the slowest cars, and we're having to traverse drivers who are maybe a little bit more inconsistent than us, but are in faster cars if they nail it, so not going to be easy. All right, good start. Let's go.
Benny's behind me as well, though.
And Fabio already into panic mode. Of course, we are on the soft compound tires, which are going to be fast starting, but fast wearing. And I literally mean that in every sense of the word at the Kick Sauber at the Mexican Grand Prix. Super low wings. This car is super oversteery. I wouldn't be surprised if the tires are already overheating on lap 2. You can see I'm checking the tire temperatures just to make sure that we keep those tires in balance. And Fabio has a penalty.
Green flag.
I just got 3 warnings. I just got 3 warnings in one. I literally saw it on my screen. Bro, what the fuck is going on? So the new update fucked the game? What is going on? Like, why? I only had 1 warning. Where is it? Look! What the
That is Fabio in the mud then. 3 warnings, maybe 4 warnings. Basically an instant penalty, all for 1 infringement. And that is the state of F1 25 right now. I think we have had another patch which has come out recently. I don't know if that's fixed things, but I still think it's actually pretty bad at some circuits. So for the time being, F1 25, at least for track limits, is absolutely broken right now. What does this mean for league racing? That's anyone's guess. It's not great. And you know, this isn't just a Mexico thing. This goes for like just about any other track on the game. It really is complete randomness if you get a penalty or not. Thankfully for me, that was only 1 warning. I was very, very lucky there. But if I want to gain some big points on the Fabio, what? If I want to gain a big point on Fabio like I need to, then I kind of need that penalty for Fabio. That's a big moment for us. Already the tires are pretty much shot. A bit of overheating and lots of rear tire wear means that we are very much in the mud. Yeah, it's overheating big time. And the more we do that, the worse it's going to get. So going back to Fabio, Daki absolutely all over the place in that Ferrari. We need to go penalty free in this race. We need to guarantee that we win the race. There's only 4 rounds to go, including this one. It's a 20-point gap. Do the math. We need to gain around about 5 points per race. So realistically, that's probably more like a P1 versus a P2 for Fabio every race. And then we can just about take the win in the last race. So, yeah, we need to be perfect from here on out for the rest of the season. And that starts today by, yeah, not getting too ahead of ourselves, making sure we stay nice and consistent. We don't throw away track position. Don't throw away useless penalties and warnings. Not an ideal start so far. I thought a safety car might have came by this point, but even I have underestimated how bad the soft compound tires are around this track. That's a retirement. Is that the safety car? Yes, it is.
Safety car.
Okay, safety car deployed. Safety
That was fast. We have to pit.
Have to pit indeed. Even the medium runners have to box because the tire wear is pretty crazy around this circuit. So no brainer for us. Absolutely perfect starting tire for us. We've got the crap tire out the way. Now we have 2 sets of mediums and a set of hards. Still yet to go on the car or available to us in this race. So that's perfect. The majority of everyone else has already used a set of mediums and they're, you know, for the most part useless now from here on out. So we have a major strategy advantage going forward for the rest of this race.
The new update clearly brought new bugs. So it's not a track thing. In Austria, I skipped from 6 seconds to 12 seconds. So I think we have a new bug in the game. What does that mean for league racing? No idea. No idea.
And this is what I was talking about before. Obviously not so much of an issue for us in Creator Series land, or well, it kind of is. We just have to be very, very careful with track limits in races and in open lobbies and stuff. But guys, let me know, have they fixed the track limits yet? I think they're still broken in this game. Look at everyone warming their tires.
Okay, let's catch up to the field a bit. We're dropping too far back. Remember, we need to stay within 10 car
My tires are nearly warm. I'm not doing nothing. Hard runners. Yeah, those hard runners are going to be in a bit of trouble when we go racing. Once again, at the end of this lap, we are not going to the end. And I don't even think the hard runners can go to the end, to be honest. The tire wear is that harsh around here. And even if you do try and stretch those hards to the end, they are going to be feeling a lot of pain at the back end of this race. So I think we're on the ideal strategy. We have the option to go mediums or hards in the next stop, depending on when the safety car comes out. Looks like a decent restart for us. Fabio trying to make the most of a 3-wide moment here. Does he take the lead into the first chicane? Looks like he might.
3 wide, 3 wide, 3 wide, back out. Fair play. That was 3 wide, boys. That was 3 wide. Oh my God.
Very smart racing from Fabio so far. Looks like he's driving pretty well, with the exception of that silly penalty that he got. It was a track limits penalty that he got for just driving off the track on a straight, trying to track extend the entry to open up the next left-hander. This is the corner where it happened. So It's very easy to get done for track limits on entry here, then at the apex,
Jesus.
and then here on exit. The car can bottom out and it can throw you off circuit sometimes as well. In the dirty air, really easy to understeer here into track limits or oversteer once the tires go off. So it's a really technical circuit, is Mexico. Really rewarding when you get it right, and it's why I really enjoy racing around here as well, because it's beautiful.
Hello, go left. It's a left-hander. Oh, we're 3 wide. Crikey. I'll take it. P4.
Yo, Lee, stop using, bro. It's a waste of time. It's inevitable. I'm inevitable. Stop using.
All right, Thanos. Let's see if we can catch up to him. He's 2.7 seconds up the road. However, 3-second time penalty looming over his head. We're now going to get a bit of clear air for the first time in this race, and we can really assess where we stand in this one. I feel quite fast in this kick salver. My big issue is just the tire wear.
Oh, don't start sliding.
And we're going to try and manage that as best we can with a little bit of brake bias. Maybe I need to change the front wing in the next stop. Just lower that just to give me a little bit more understeer. That might potentially be ideal. And there we go. That backs up the pace of the fastest lap.
Lee, don't worry. I'm not going to fight you. Just carry me with you. You can lead because you're way faster. I just want DRS, that's all. Let's work together, okay? I have 3 seconds anyway. You're going to win the race, okay?
Very early to be saying that because, you know, Lee could pick up a penalty himself. But, yeah, Fabio playing the smart game, just trying to save tires behind the race leader.
Oh, hello.
Car is coming alive as well at this point. We've seen a couple of micro slides from us. I'm trying to minimize that as much as possible. I've gone pretty low on fuel as well, anticipating a few safety cars.
Oh, but Jesus, the straight line speed is nuts.
It is indeed. The Kick Sauber is one of the quickest cars in a straight line. It just doesn't really have any drag, and that's purely because it doesn't have any downforce. So it really is a rocket ship in a straight line. You pair that with the super low wings that we're running, you know, we should be able to overtake anyone on the straight. It's more of a case of just trying to survive through the corners as we get up the inside of Pool there. We're trying to use mechanical grip to give us the cornering speed that we're after. So we do have that tire advantage. We do have more usable tires than other people, and so we're using that now. We can actually do a big undercut if we need to, but I think the better play might be to wait for safety cars. We can see Pool having a go at us here in the Williams. Again, that Williams is pretty fast in the straight line itself, so pretty hard to defend against them, but I was trying to defend with all I could because this might be a rehearsal for later on in the race. It's handy to know whether you want to be in front or behind.
Yeah, I'm gapped. I'm gapped. Safety car. God bless. I was literally gapped. I need to stay out though. We're staying out. We are staying out. We cannot put another set of hards right now. It's way too early. The tires are on bad. Yeah, 16%.
I think we've gone with the balance compound. So we've got 2 sets of mediums, us being on the first set of those. So I'm even thinking, you know, hards can't really go to the end from here. It still feels a little bit early. So I'm going to box. I'm not going to go softs, even though I do have another set of softs available to me. I think another set of softs is too risky. Let's go mediums. And then if we need to, at the very end, we'll go hards, because I think hards is the best tire for Mexico, given how bad the tire wear is. Let's do it. Front wing change as well.
Benny's in the pits. Is he putting another set of mediums? I think he's going to put another set of mediums.
Tire wear rates are lower than we expected.
Honestly, he's making it work. He's actually making it work, if you really think about it. Because he also has another set of hards, just like me. Let me see what he put. Yeah, another set of mediums. He's actually cooking.
Okay, let's
He's actually cooking.
And this is the flexibility that I was talking about. Like, we used the useless tire at the start of the race. The stints later on in the race are the ones that matter, and you want to have the tires that matter on the car at the time that it matters. Anyway, I said front wing change. I didn't actually change my front wing. I changed the front wing angle. So we've gone a little bit lower on front downforce just to help with the balance of the car. The fuel load is coming off. You know, we shouldn't be understeering as much, so we can afford to actually take some front wing off, get a little bit more straight line speed, and actually make the tires live a little bit more. But we are effectively the race leader in the sense that we've got the best tires out of anyone right now. We've got the youngest tires out of anyone, and now we can go full send for this next stint of the race. The people who are ahead of us all have older tires, older hards, so we should be able to absolutely mince these guys for the next 5-10 laps, depending on how long it takes for the crossover to happen between fresh, mediums, and hards. I imagine it'll probably be like 8, 9, 10 laps. So we've got a long time here to have some fun, really, and get to the front. That's going to be the aim. Get some track position before the next safety car. We have to go aggressive, and that's what we're doing on the V car. Straight up in a P5. It's not going to take long before we're with the leaders, just brushing past a few of these guys, wait for them to make mistakes. You know, we've still got a tire and... Oh, sorry, we've still got a fuel advantage, and it looks like we have a front wing advantage on Daki, who's missing the front left end plate on his car. A lot of penalties as well for drivers around us. Like we said, the track limits are in the bin right now, and I was aware of how bad it was, so I'm just trying to play it safe on that side as well. Ah, no. Commentator's curse, literally right there. Trying to play it safe, and I get another unintentional warning. Those ones always frustrate me so much when I'm actually trying to play it safe, and then I you know, loosen off the steering a little bit, straighten up the car, and then boom, it's the most pointless warning in the world. Little dive bomb here into turn 1. Thank you very much. Use the mechanical grip to get ahead. But, you know, if you're going to take a warning, you may as well full send it, and I didn't full send it, which annoyed me.
And Ben is coming, man. Everybody's letting Ben through. How, man? He's in a freaking kick.
Fresh tires, though, Fabio. Fresh tires, they matter a lot. I've got a lot of straight line speed as well, and it's just a recipe for disaster for everyone else. Poole going defensive into turn 1. He was right to, because we're trying to have a look up the inside here. We're trying to get him away from Fabio a little bit, try and put him under pressure, displace him. He has a little bit of a moment.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mind that front wing. It's going to need it takes too much.
This might actually help the balance of the car, actually.
And that is us with some front wing damage. Really unfortunate. Poole just had a moment on the exit of the first chicane. Easily done, and we were right there. No time to react. Nothing we could have done. Front wing damage. And like I said, this could actually help us. Give us a little bit more understeer and protect these mediums. It'll look after the rear tires because the rear end will be sliding around less. So this could be a blessing in disguise. Let's wait and see. We still have the advantage on tires, which is, despite the damage, still giving us a big pace advantage. So let's see if we can get around Fabio. He goes defensive. We'll go to the outside. He'll turn to the inside.
Oh no, where am I going?
And no, we're in the bin.
Where did he go?
Ah!
No way.
Very good. I literally did a Houdini. I made myself disappear on Fabio's screen, and now we have to fight our way back, really. So 16 laps to go. I'm still thinking there's going to be another safety car. That's a lot of racing to happen in this race. So we're not out of it yet, but if we have to dig ourselves out of this with a fuel deficit, a damage deficit, and mediums that aren't going to be great towards the end, then we're going to be losing some big championship points. So I don't know. We need to come up with something big to turn this around.
Oh, lead 3 seconds. Well, I guess now we're fighting for the lead. I mean, Ben has no penalties yet. Oh my god. What is this car, man? What is this car? What is this car?
And there we go. Now Fabio is starting to feel the effects of what I was feeling at the start of the race with this car when the tires go off. You just have no rear end when the tires start dying. This kick Sauber doesn't really have much rear downforce. It's very front heavy, so it likes to oversteer, and so it just chews up the tires. So yeah, even Fabio is going to be struggling a little bit in this race, trying to go around the outside of Poole in the Williams. He goes late under brakes. We have the inside for the next right-hander, and that is us back on the podium.
Will the mediums have more tire wear than mine? Eventually? I'm on 35%.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
One more warning and I'll get it 6 seconds.
And that probably would be game over for Fabio if he got 6 seconds. In terms of tire wear, I think my mediums are still faster because Fabio had used hards at the start of this stint. But I imagine in maybe 5 laps time, that's probably when the crossover will happen, or start to turn in the hard runner's favor. So I need to get ahead of these guys, somehow break DRS, or get 5 seconds ahead, because we need to change the front wing. Safety car deployed. All that is out the window now. We have to double stack behind Fabio. And with the front wing change as well, this is going to be painful.
Damn it.
Double stack. Should I make him lose time? Nah, he's gonna lose time naturally.
I've been blessed. I've been blessed. I've been blessed. I didn't have to double stack. Let's go. That's huge. It was a glitch. Fabio, I'm looking at his stream above. He also didn't double stack. That was lucky. That's actually saved us so many positions because we would have been another 5 seconds back, probably. We got the first driver treatment. We know the animation takes ages to process the second car, and we had a front wing change. So that really has made the second half of this race that much easier for us.
Don't give me a 10, please.
That would be a shame if Fabio were to get an unfair 10-second penalty for touching another car under safety car, wouldn't it? You know, you know. Anyway, safety car has gone back in the pits, and we can go back to green flag running. It is the Red Bull with absolutely no straight line speed, oddly, on that straight. Just didn't get the exit they were looking for, and now we're flying past the sister of the Red Bull team. The V-carb up the inside into turn 1. That's 2 spots on the straight for not much effort. Just had to burn about half my battery. That's absolutely fine. We still have a lot of straight line speed even without the battery in this kick salver. So let's put that to good work if we can. We've got these hard compound tires on the car now and ready to zoom for the rest of this race. Pool nearly oversteering into us again. I even called it live. Not again. And thankfully no damage this time. 10 laps to go. Let's clear Kitty in the McLaren. Once we get past her, then it's Fabio and Lee. Fabio and Lee. We're going to save a bit of fuel and tires. No. We're going to overtake the McLaren straight away, round the outside. Wasn't quite sure of her pace, whether she was going to cost me time or not through this stadium section. I wouldn't normally do that, but I just thought I'm going to go for it and play it safe and then burn the rest of my battery just in case. And in the end, she didn't attack us on this start-finish straight, and we don't lose any track position. So I think that was probably the right call in the end. Maybe. Hard to tell. I think the safer play was doing what we did there.
We have to disappear. Me and Lee have to go. Me and Ben are fighting for the championship. That's why. A very healthy rivalry in this league.
For now, until I crash into him, or he crashes into me, or we do something silly and start disrespecting each other on track. Hopefully it does not come to that, and we can have a nice, fair fight. 8 laps to go, and we are catching. We are getting so close to Fabio.
Oh, he had a moment. Need to stay close. I know.
Okay,
I just got an instant 3 seconds.
It will go against our finishing time at
What the hell?
Get your head down and let's get it done.
Do better.
Instant 3. I've not had a single warning all race. What are you on about?
Well, Benny's getting close. Very close. Yo, Lee. You gotta go faster, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, he does. Fabio getting carried by the DRS right now. Doesn't have to use much of his battery on the start-finish straight. Means he can just, you know, ease it off in the corners a little bit. And that does a lot for tire saving. You wouldn't believe how much it helps to follow a faster driver or a guy in a faster car, for example. Lee in the Aston Martin. That Aston Martin is going to be very quick through the middle sector. And Fabio just has to sit behind and save tires and fuel for the battle that will commence. For us, we have to do all the hard work. We have to make up all that time on the straight without any DRS or slipstream. Now we've gotten to that point with 6 laps to go where we are finally in the slipstream and the DRS of the cars ahead. And now we can recharge the battery. We can relax. We can gear ourselves up for this fight that will be coming in these last 5 laps. So, turn off the battery a little bit more. We don't have to expel everything just to catch them. We can now kind of chill out, start to save our tires, cool them out a little bit, charge up the battery, and gear up for this fight because it is coming. And it's going to be awesome. 2 kick salvers duking out for the win of this race. Yes, we don't have a penalty right now, but that can change in the blink of an eye with these track limit warnings. We're on 2 warnings anyway. We could go from no penalty to 6 seconds worth of penalties. So we need to be careful. Here we go. Fabio getting a little bit restless behind Lee. He said it himself. He needs to go. And he's trying to get that track position now, trying to put a car between myself and him. We're going to go around the outside of Fabio, who takes it easy into this middle sector. Have the inside for this next right-hander. This time didn't go for it. Let's breathe. Take a moment. Gear up again for the next opportunity. Maybe instead of attacking Fabio, we attack Lee, because that Aston Martin isn't very quick in a straight line. If we can get nice and close to these guys, like we have on this start-finish straight, if we burn everything, we might be able to get P2 in this race. That's what we're going to go for. Lee with no battery and no DRS, round the outside, and that puts us up in a P2 in this Mexican Grand Prix. Now, we can fight for the win of this race. Just like that.
Ben has his one in the bag. Gonna take the lead in the main straight. And there's nothing we can do about it.
Who's inevitable now, Fabio? Who is inevitable now? It's crazy how much it changes when you can just have one little bit of momentum that goes your way. 3 laps to go after this one. Do we go for Fabio now? He's turned the battery off. We're in the slipstream, DRS. We do have a bit of fuel to save, actually, so this is not done and dusted just yet. If I run out of fuel, it will be very easy for Fabio to pull away by 3 seconds. We need to save this fuel to finish this race. Albeit not much fuel to save, but if we run out, we will bleed time. We will absolutely bleed time. But here, for now, we're trying to put Fabio under pressure. We're trying to make him use his tires so that he's a little bit weaker in the last 2 laps.
Oh my, these tires are so done. I feel like I'm gonna spin at any given moment.
And that is exactly what I want to hear. Trying to put him under pressure, trying to make him use, and then he's more of a sitting duck. We know, I know firsthand how bad the kick salver is on used tires. And Fabio is feeling the pressure, trying to push on, trying to get away. Round the outside into turn 1. Jesus, that sliding is not good from Fabio.
Bro, these tires are so done.
He's falling for every trick in the book so far. Do we overtake him this lap, or do we wait for the DRS on the last lap? I tell you what, I'm actually thinking about overtaking him this lap, because it's actually not that easy to overtake Fabio. He might have a little bit less downforce than I do. I'm running 13.8 wings. I actually think he's lower than me. So, if anything, I think I need to get ahead. It's going to be tricky.
Okay, clear.
I know you're not gonna overtake me. There's no way. Okay. Well, easy overtake. I'm fast in the straight, right?
The logic here is we give Fabio some dirty air out of the last corner, get a nice exit, and then burn everything. We do have a little bit more battery than Fabio, but we've just given Fabio a double dosage of DRS on this straight and on the next one.
Have this one. Please give me the win on track. Oh, it's not easy to overtake him. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Fabio. It's not that easy. If we can stay ahead into turn 1, we should be able to win this race. The dirty air should be enough. It's so close.
No.
GG, Fabio. Good battle. We are ahead, and we're using the rest of our battery to stay ahead for the rest of this race. Still have fuel to save, which we need to do now.
Bro, this car is so bad.
And now we're going to count on Dirty Air to push Fabio back a little bit. I'm now going to start saving fuel. The fuel save starts now. We've charged up a bit of battery so we can defend on the remaining straights. Let's lift a little bit here. He can't overtake. It's a single line corner and Dirty Air pushes him even further back. Up in the medium, and let's burn the rest of this battery on this mini straight while still having to save. We do need to lift. We do need to lift at the end of this straight. Here we go. Are we in the green? Not yet, not yet, but we should win this race now on track. We should win this. Another lift, and that puts us in the green.
Yes, I've saved the fuel.
Woo! With one corner to go.
Wow, what a race.
GG Fabio. He's really quick today. Fabio was really quick today.
Oh my God.
Okay, we get to P2. We get to P2. There was... Nah, we got a penalty, man. That's not fair.
We'll take that. Fabio shafted with a 3-second penalty. Robbed us of a... we still had a really good fight. That was all legit. Fabio, that's the best I've seen him drive in a long time, maybe ever.
Woo, P5 in the end. Should have been. What? I shouldn't have got that. I got an instant penalty there. It sucked.
Fabio is getting quick. That was a really good drive from Fabio. Like I said, I've not seen him drive this well in a very long time. I had to pull out all the stops to beat him today. We had equal machinery. At times, I had better tires than him. On that last stint, we had equal tires. It was not easy to overtake Fabio. He is getting quicker and quicker at the F1 game. So, fair play, dudes. If I'm going to try and win this championship, then, yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a really good, hard-fought battle for these last 3 rounds. And for the next race, it's F2. And then the finale is also F2. I know I have an advantage with F1 cars, but F2, maybe not so much because Fabio drives the F2 cars more than I have. So this championship is well and truly up in the air. And with that, we cut the lead down to 13 points with 3 races remaining. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. Let me know down in the comments, is F1 25 broken now in terms of track limits? Or have they improved it? I'm not too sure. That's it from me today. Until the next one, I'll see you next time.
So, where we stand. Fabio. Oh, it's getting spicy. 3 races left. 3 races remaining. And there's only 13 points between the 2 of them. Basically, whoever turns up most wins. If you turn up the same, then I'm going to win.